Hey guys, Andrew coming at you, and this one I want to talk about spring in Sweden. If you're listening now, my computer's still busted, so I'm going ahead and I set up a new setup with my laptop. It takes forever to render videos, but we're gonna get through this tough time, and I will figure things out as we go. But anyways, spring in Sweden is a very interesting one that I can talk about now. You can see I got some sun. I've been outside like all week. I'm getting tan. I love it. I guess I got a little bit burned there, but that's okay. I love being outside. But spring in Sweden has got to be one of my favorite seasons. But spring seems to be very short. What I've learned about being in Sweden for a while now, actually, is that you get long summers, you get long winters, and fall and spring seem to be kind of shorter. So as far as weather goes, it's not. And I live kind of closer. I'm about 2 hours south of Stockholm. And, I hear worse things about the north as far as the weather goes in Sweden. But it's really not that unusual to have snow in April. And this year, for example, it didn't get really warm. We didn't have like our first warm day really till about May 6th. So it's very chilly up until that time. And I actually saw a really funny thing where it talks about spring in Sweden. And, one day it might be 70 degrees or 20 degrees Celsius, something like that. Then the next day, you need a spring jacket. One of the interesting things about being in Sweden for me is do I wear my winter coat or my spring coat? Because there's times I wear my spring coat and then it doesn't go as well. But one of the other things that's very nice about spring, and the reason I love spring so much, is because it's the time when finally everybody's outside. So in winter, everybody's just kind of keeping to ourselves and we're trying to get through, and then all of a sudden spring happens, everybody's happy, and it's a wonderful time to be around. You can go out and you can have ice cream, and so suddenly the towns and the city centers are just packed full of people, and it's got a very nice vibe. I also find that if you go to a grocery store or just any regular store, everybody's just naturally in a better mood. People say hi. Like I went on a run this morning. I had to get up at 5 a.m. today to do a run. Because I had to get things done, and I was running, and I happened to pass a guy, and he just says like "good morning" or "good morning" to me as I'm running, and that was really nice. And that would never happen in the winter, but obviously on a nice spring day like today, it's fantastic. That's the thing I would say for this spring weather. When the weather is good, this is a brilliant weather to run in because it's not too hot typically, but it is interesting, and it depends on the climate you are, because yesterday it got to be about 80 degrees, and for a lot of people in Sweden that's very, very hot. But for me, it is hot. 80 degrees is hot, but I mean, we have weeks can go by in western Pennsylvania that is like that. So that's what I have for you today. I'm about to watch my Penguin game, so we'll see how that goes, although I think I already found out what the results were. Anyways, I won't be able to do so many cuts and video edits in these videos right now, and I probably won't for the time being, so I'll try to do my best to just kind of talk off like this. So if you like this video, just give me a like. If you want to hear more things about Sweden, I don't do this in every video, of course, because that would get boring to me, but I wanted to give an update. Please give me a like or subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care.